Most people live in their comfort zone because their fear keeps them stuck. Fear keeps you in a dead-end job, single, unhappy, and living an unfulfilled life. By pushing back on those fears, you start to break the chains, and you can live a life that you're happy and proud of. The real issue has nothing to do with fear itself, but, rather, how we hold the fear. Susan Jeffers. Truth number 2. The only way to get rid of the fear of doing something is to do it. Each time you face a fear and push past it, you'll build self-confidence to face your next fear. Quickly realize that facing your fears is easier than living with the feeling that comes when you run from it. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The fear of the act is the impediment. The way past the impediment is to act. Truth number 3. Doing comes first, and feeling better comes second. Once you face a fear, you'll feel better about it. It doesn't work the other way around. It's much better to push through a fear than to be crippled by it and stuck in a state of what-ifs. Truth number 4. Everybody experiences fear. Legendary boxing manager Cus D'Amato said, "The hero and the coward both feel the same thing, but the hero uses his fear, projects it onto his opponents, while the coward runs. It's the same thing, fear, but it's what you do with it that matters." Everyone feels fear. You, the janitor, the pretty girl sitting next to you, the president. How you deal with that fear is what will separate you from them. And lastly, truth number 5. Pushing through fear is easier than living with it. Most people live in their comfort zone because their fear keeps them stuck. Fear keeps you in a dead-end job, single, unhappy, and living an unfulfilled life. By pushing back on those fears, you start to break the chains, and you can live a life that you're happy and proud of. Next up is no-lose decisions. Many people become paralyzed by decisions. They are mortified to make the wrong decisions. To overcome this, you need to reframe your mindset. Realize there are no wrong decisions. If you make a decision and it turns out how you wanted to, great. If not, you can learn, you can adjust, and you can grow. Whatever the outcome, new opportunities will abound if you look at things from the right angle. And finally, live a full life. When someone or something becomes the center of your existence, losing it seems like the worst thing that can ever happen. You live in fear of losing it. By expanding your interests, growing other friendships, and taking advantage of a variety of opportunities in your life, you can depend less on one thing and realize that even if you lose that thing, there are other positive people, events in your life. Remember, the real issue has nothing to do with the fear itself, but rather how we hold the fear. The fact is that you are going to experience fear. There's no way around it. With work, you can thrive in spite of it, rather than being crippled by it.